Hey, good morning, July 5th. Oh, it's muggy out. It's very cloudy out, and which makes for muggy weather. So, spent all morning moving more dirt at my daughter's house and came home and thought I'd do something quiet and calm. So what I did was I put in I don't like the hoses. I'm always thinking that I've got a better idea than the manufacturers. That hose up there is only good for squirting straight down. And if you've got loads of, flowers, bushes, vegetables, leafage, whatever, it doesn't reach the soil. It just sits on the top unless you're soaking the living crap out of everything. And then if you're lucky, it gets to the roots. So what I did was put that soaker hose in. Did I show you the soaker hose? I put that soaker hose down and I ran it through a little, 1/8-inch hole that I made in the side of the veggie pod. So I got to remember always to lock it down. So it comes out here. Hope you can see that in my shadow. Comes out there and attaches to a small distributor there, which will take 4 hoses. And then I hooked it up to this thing, which is temporarily strapped to there until I can make sure it all works. And then I've got a flow hose here. Right, here. And then I can plug in this. It plugs into here. I gotta take that end off though. I got a different plug for it. So anyway, so that's what we're doing. See if that works any better. And then I got to close up this hole. Yeah, so that's what I got. And then this one's still got stuff all in it. So I can't really put a soaker hose in just yet. That's my kale. Oh, it's doing really, really good. And hopefully getting seed from the Badger Flame beets. So that's what we're doing today, July 5th. Okay, bye. Well, I might not be able to grow a giant onion, but I can grow some beautiful pickling shallots or pickling onions. I'm not quite sure what they are, variety-wise, but they're deliciously looking clean. Yeah, that too. Okay, bye. Okay, so we're checking out the raspberries. That one's not doing so well. This one's doing excellent. So we're going to put them in bigger pots and split them out next year. But what I wanted to show you is this. Yes, I buy blueberries at the blueberry farm, but oh my God, look at the size of these ones. I mean, look at the size of that. Oh my God, they're delicious. This one is a Elliot. Hello, Elliot. This is an Elliot. Oh, look at that. And that one's a Patriot. That one's a Patriot. And that one's a Chippewa. And I got to tell you, the Elliot one has probably got the best sized and amount of, although look, this one's got lots. Excuse me. The Patriot's got lots as well. Here's my Cosmo. There's tons of black fly on it, and it's deforming all the flower heads. Oh, I'm just watering everything because it's not rained. Yeah, so this raspberry's doing fine. This one is not doing as well. And I don't know why, whether it's got a grub in the bottom or what, but some of it's okay, some of it's not so okay. But it could also be just too dry. Well, I don't get loads of raspberries off these, but anybody that's eaten fresh raspberries knows they're better than nothing, right? Nothing better than. And there's an astilbe coming up. And I'm tying up the side shoot. It's the daily side shoot, right? That's a sacrificial kale, so don't panic that it's all dried up. It needs watering. Anyway, gotta go. Bye. These are your Harlequin, Cherie. Look how pretty. It's got a multi-stem. This is one flower, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stems coming, 9 stems coming from one flower. And they have gorgeous, I'm watering, so I'm trying not to get soaking wet. It's got gorgeous color. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Isn't she beautiful? And then there's that one, and I'm not sure what that one is. I'll see if I can find a label for it. Could be Ruby Eclipse. That could be the Ruby Eclipse. And that's the the comical blue and pink one that Linda and I at Feel Good Garden always laugh about. If you're happy and you know it. Awesome. Yeah. Gotta love that. Okay, so waste not, want not. We are going to sow a pomme de terre, pomme de terre sous le placard variety of potato, which is basically an old spud from under the cupboard. So we're going to plant it in here. What the hell? Got nothing to lose, right? You don't sow it, it won't grow it. So there we go. So one potato, I'll water it, and then I will give it some water, and I'll top it up as it comes up. If it grows, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Okay, and the other thing we're going to do is some red swan potatoes. These are very tiny potatoes. Red swan bush beans. Some of them went a bit moldy and manky, but that's okay. We're going to throw them all on the ground anyway. Some of them came up really quickly and some of them did not, but we're just going to make a trench over there where we've got some spare ground and throw them in. Bit of an update on Jenny the giant. She's doing really good, actually. It's supposed to rain. I need to chop this up a bit more, but she's looking pretty healthy. She's not huge, but she's not dead. And what do we say? Not dead is good. It's the little things. I put a door handle on because before I had to squeeze my finger in that knot hole there to open the door. So yeah, it's the little things in life, right? Everything looked good after the rain. We had rain yesterday. Glorious, glorious, glorious rain. Look. It's a wheelbarrow full of rain. I'm not sticking my hand in there because it's ucky dirty, but it's about 6 inches of water. So which is good. Everything got a good watering, which is nice. I'll show you what we're doing today. Close this. Well, I should show you what I pulled out first. So I pulled those carrots out, and as you can see, they're little fingerlings, but no, that one there is not a fingerling, that's out of the other cage. But anyway, that's beside the point. They've been in this bed for a year. They haven't done absolutely sweet bugger all. So I pulled them out. I used them as compost, and we're going to put some, open this up. So they all came out of that end there. This is lettuces, and they're slower than molasses, but they're not dead. Not dead is good. See, this is what the carrots looked like. This is a year's worth of carrot. Look at that. I mean, I couldn't even sell that to a frou-frou restaurant. But it's all good. It's all compost. And Loz is one of the compost kings, and he's growing stuff to be just compost. Anyway, you don't want to sit and watch me pull out tiny baby weeny carrots, do you? Absolutely not. So anyway, we're going to find my flattener. I can remember what I did with my flattener. Okay, well, let's do a review of while I'm looking for my flattener. I'll show, oh, there's my dollar flattener, soil flattener, and hole maker. Look at this. It's like a freaking jungle in here. Oh my God. It went mental overnight. This is my dual Savoy cabbage, Woody. I chopped it off at the bottom last year when we harvested the carrot, and I just left the root in here. So now it's got 2 beautiful, perfect Savoy cabbages. Aren't they gorgeous? I wonder if I chopped this off, if next year I'd get 4, 2 on each. That's an experiment fun to try. Yeah, everything's growing really, really good. I've got cucumbers. I'm excited about growing cucumbers. The saved seed Red Bull peppers are finally getting flowers, but oh my God, that's behind. Isn't it? Look at the beautiful dark marigolds. I'll save seed from those. Yeah, all of the tomatoes have got flowers. See? Give me a tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle your tomatoes. Always tickle your tomatoes, right? Yeah, that's the thong. That one is a Metallica. These are dwarfs from Carmel Bella. I told you that before, I think. Yeah, Great Scots over there. Snore. Are you the Great Scot? Great Scot. Anyway, they're all in here, going mental. I'm so happy. Happy, happy. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. What is it today in here? It's 24, 23. In here, it's overcast, but yeah, that rain was gorgeous. And I have carrots. Now these ones, I'll have to look the dates up because it's on my calendar, but I'll tell you when I sowed them. Yeah, I'm thrilled about that cabbage. These are my giant carrots, which I think I might need to thin them out a bit. My garlic flower, the one and only garlic flower I'm hoping to save seed from. And I'm finally getting flowers on my, these are the micro eggplants. They're tiny eggplants with tiny eggplant flowers and tiny eggplant plants. And these ones have got flowers on them, but nothing yet fruit-wise. Don't know, do you have to tickle these? I'm not very good at growing eggplants. I don't normally do it. But I did, and they've got huge, they're like, look, I don't know if you can see that. Try and turn you sideways. Look at the prickles on these things. And they're on the leaves as well. Like, look. It's hard to tell, I know, but they've got flowers. They just don't have anything that's going on. I might prune some of the leaves off them. And these two poor spare tomato plants have got to go in the ground. Anyway, what we're going to do is, I emptied these pots out. These had my leeks and my onions from Elaine, and I saved some chive seeds. What else am I doing today? Anyway, so let's go do that. Oh, here comes the sunshine. It's been actually quite nice and cool. But yeah, it was perfect to get a pouring. I didn't take pictures of the pouring rain because we've all seen rain. So this is what we're going to put in. We're going to put in some purple top white globe, which I'm assuming are purple top Milans, and then some white early snowballs. I don't like them, but Gerald does. So we'll try and pop a few in there and see how they do. And this is, can I open this one this way? These are my leeks. Those are my leeks. I put them in here. And these are my giant onions from Elaine, jumbo sweet onions. And they're doing okay. Everything's happy. A couple of weeds in here by the looks of it, so I'll have to pull them out. Unless they're lettuces. They might be lettuces. Who knows, right? Could be lettuce. Yeah, let us check later. Okay, close that. I'll get these done. I'll come back to you. Okay, so those are all done. That's the half a row of early turnip and half a row of purple top. And I'm thinking, and if I remember correctly, these are part of the brassica family. Because you can tell by the seeds. Brassica seeds are, can you see in there? Brassica seeds are identical no matter what you grow. A brassica seed looks like a brassica seed. That's why they always get mixed up when people are sowing or drop them or mix them up. Anyway, these are lettuces. This is faded label number 1 and faded label number 2. Yeah, don't know. Something red and something green. Yeah, that's the only problem about these Nimbot labels. If you have them out in the sun, they fade like crazy. And this is one of the things. Again, I told you, I whine about these veggie pods. I love them, but I hate them. Could you not have thought of a freaking better way to put an opening on this thing? Like, who the hell wants shredded plastic in their food? Anyway, that's wine number 1002 for veggie pods. Bye. Poor poppies got battered, but look how gorgeous they are. And I got sweet peas. Definitely not the sweet pea amounts I had last year, but hey, it's better than none, right? What else? That's about it. That's a crocalala. Yes, that's what I don't like about poppy leaves. They go manky. But look what they're, isn't that cute? That's huge. Poor thing keeps falling down because they're too heavy and the rain just battered the living shalish out of them. So, yeah, definitely moving the buddleia. Absolutely. Squashes are doing good. No idea what you are. This one I think is a koji nut. Again with the frickin' labels, right? Yeah, this is, oh no, that's a Paul Robeson CF. Definitely not. I'd have no idea. No idea what that is. This one over here is a Tetra. It's doing really good. This is from row 7. And it has squashes, which is what a squash plant should have. The beans are going up the bean cathedral. And they're getting flowers. These are my purple beans. And the tomatoes have all got flowers and baby tomatoes. Look. Baby tomatoes. These are honeycomb from the Pear gals. Allie and Tricia and Leo. Yeah. Yeah, everything got beat to death yesterday in the rain. I came out here to check on everything and half of it was laying on the ground, but most of it luckily is picked back up again. So I gotta go in here and see what's going on with this. Something's digging. Something wicked this way comes. Mare's tail in the path, for crying out loud. We've got it in the front yard now, so we're hooped. We've lost that battle big time. Come on in. This is the carrot jungle. I don't know what you are, but you better get the frick out of here. My luck, it'll be a bloody carrot root fly, right? Yeah, these are the carrots. Something bit my sprouts, so they've got to get moved, but everything's growing. Got carrots everywhere. Carrots everywhere. Except for this is my chard. Peppermint chard. It was sown March the 12th. March the 12th. Yeah, whatever. So that's coming out. Something got to my, looks like slug damage to my peppers. So I have to take those and figure out what's going on. This is, this is the insanity of the cabbage patch. Cabbage patch kids. Purple cabbage is coming along nicely and heading. Those are supposed to be Long Island sprouts, Mark. I don't know. Are yours that, oops, sorry, are yours that color? Mine are. Anyway, these look really, really healthy, but they're really, really like floppy. And they've got bites on them, so I have to go figure out what's eating everything. What's eating Gilbert grape, right? This one looks fabulous, but I have no idea what it is. I know it's a cabbage. I know it's a red cabbage. I just don't know what variety it is. And that's looks like a Savoy. Oh Lord, even when I've got labels on them, the labels don't match what the bloody plants are, because these were all planted at the same time and they definitely don't look like the same cabbages. But they're this, look, these are mystery. These are mystery cabbages, mystery brassicas. Who doesn't have a mystery plant, right? Everybody. Yeah, so I got to move those. This is going to flower, but it's doing good because it's getting new shoots. Everything needs watering. Even in here, it stays too dry in here. I don't know what the hell that thing is up there. A lot of bugs in here. I hate bugs. Hate bugs, man. They're gross. I know. Yeah, the world needs bugs. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like bugs. Shush bugs. Shush. These are... Oh, look. Ooh, carrots. I don't need any carrots right now, so I don't want to harvest anything right this minute, but these are Eskimos from Mel. Look pretty good, eh? They don't look very Eskimo. Are they supposed to be white, Mel? I don't know if they're supposed to be white or not. They're orange, but I don't care. Carrot's a carrot. Carrots weren't supposed to start out orange. We made them orange because we like the color. And that's, oh yes, it's probably a carrot root fly. It's on my freaking carrots. There's some more violas that are self-seeded and went mental. Yeah, I don't know what he is. What do carrot root flies look like? Do they look like flies with long bodies? Like a dragonfly? Oh, Allison. Why do we bother, right? We just turn the world over to the bugs. Turn them all over to the bugs. Yeah. Yeah, something got on top of this and then got to my sprouts. So I got to do some cleanup in here. It's overcrowded. Yeah. That's him there. And if he's a carrot root fly, I'm screwed because the entire place is covered with carrots. So I'll have to harvest them all or try and save them with something. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna go inside and cry now. Anyway, on a happy note, I thought I'd thin out some carrots and not a bad little harvest. Hey? Better than nothing. These ones are going to seed. I don't know. And there's ants on them or some bloody thing. I'm so tired of bugs. I'm tired of bugs. These are going to seed because I want them to go to seed, and those are all my squashes. Yeah. Anyway, going in the house. Got things to do. Bye. July something. 12th? 12th? 13th? Anyway, I just wanted to show you that the bush beans are coming up. The ones that we chitted in the bag, they're all coming up. So it's never too late to sow bush beans. Well, it is obviously if you do them in October, but this time of year it's perfect. Courgette's not dead. That's the Manda finger. That is the spare Britain's breakfast, Steve, that I put in there. Dig well. That one's coming up fine. Wafting, waft. Still nothing on the Eskimo gladiolas, and I just hit a spider web, so that would have been right in my face. Oh, look at my tree lily. Ooh, look at those ones over there. Awesome. Let's see. My sunflowers finally stopped growing. It is probably, I can't measure it anymore, but it looks like it's about 9 feet tall. And the Harlequins and the Ruby Eclipse are doing fabulously. See more tomato flowers. I topped them all because they were getting too high. Yeah, let's go through this way. See if I can get not. Ooh, little bugger, where do you come from? How do you get weeds in a flippin' flower pot? Birds, I guess. Anyway, looking good. See, my poor sedums have all fell out with each other. Zephyr's doing good. It needs another tie up. It's the tomato jungle. And my corn, look at my corn. Corn loves the heat. Look at this. That one's about, oh frick, I missed a spider web. That one looks like it's about 5 feet tall. Very good. Awesome. Marigolds. Something looks bean-like or pea-like. I don't remember putting that there. Anyway, I just came out to see how everything was doing. And it seems to be doing fine. Look at the poofy poppies. Poofy poppies to save seed from that one. More sunflowers, and the Budley is finally flowering. Yeah, crazy. Hollyhocks are in there. Elaine. Yep. Slugs or snails or something eating holes and everything. More tree lilies. Yeah, that one's, I'd say that one's probably 7 feet tall. That tree lily. The sunflowers are huge. Yeah, anyway. It's getting hot. It's 28 degrees and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So I gotta go in the house. Bye.
That night we met, thought you looked so fine. Guess we have to agree to disagree for this one last time.